Chelsea faced Everton at Goodison Park with the goal of securing a victory that would lift them to the top of the Premier League table. Coming off a strong run of form, the Blues entered the match with high expectations. However, despite dominating possession and creating several promising chances, Chelsea was unable to break down Everton's resilient defense, and the match ended in a 0-0 draw. While the result extended Chelsea's unbeaten run to several matches, it left them still 1 point behind Liverpool, who currently led the league and have 2 games in hand. Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca opted for a 4-2-3-1 formation to control the midfield and provide attacking width. Chelsea started the match on the front foot, asserting themselves from the outset by controlling possession and dictating the pace of the game. Moises Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez worked tirelessly in midfield, distributing the ball quickly and efficiently, while Gusto and Colwill pushed forward to provide width and create space for the wingers. Pedro Neto and Jadon Sancho were active on the flanks, attempting to exploit any gaps in Everton's defensive lines. The first real opportunity of the match came in the 12th minute, when Cole Palmer threaded a well-weighted pass through to Nicholas Jackson. Jackson found himself in a good position inside the box and fired a shot at goal. But Everton goalkeeper Jordan Pickford was quick to close him down and make an excellent save. Chelsea continued to probe, and in the 25th minute, a cross from Gusto found Jackson again, this time with a header, but the ball went narrowly wide of the post. Despite Chelsea's dominance in terms of possession and chances, they were unable to make the breakthrough and went into the break with the score still level at 0-0. The second half continued in much the same vein, with Chelsea continuing to control possession and create attacking opportunities. Pedro Neto was a constant threat on the right wing, using his pace and dribbling ability to cause problems for Everton's defense. In the 60th minute, he delivered a low cross into the box that found Jadon Sancho, whose shot was blocked by James Tarkowski. It was another frustrating moment for Chelsea, who were struggling to find that final touch to turn possession into goals. Everton, under manager Sean Dyche, remained defensively organized throughout the match, sitting deep and limiting the space for Chelsea's attackers. Despite this, Everton occasionally threatened on the counterattack. In the 70th minute, Jack Harrison tried his luck with a long-range effort, but Robert Sanchez was alert and made a comfortable save to keep the scoreline level. As the match wore on, Chelsea continued to press for a goal, but Everton's defense held firm. Chelsea's 4-2-3-1 formation allowed them to dominate possession and launch quick transitions from defense to attack. Fullbacks Malo Gusto and Levi Colwill pushed forward to provide width, allowing Neto and Sancho to drift inside and create space. However, despite their territorial dominance, Chelsea struggled to break down Everton's compact defensive setup. The Toffees were well organized and disciplined, limiting Chelsea's central penetration and forcing them to rely on crosses and long-range shots, which ultimately came to nothing. As the game wore on, Maresca made attacking substitutions, bringing on Noni Madueke and Christopher Nkunku to inject fresh energy and attacking flair. However, even with the fresh legs, Chelsea was unable to find the breakthrough. Everton's defense, led by James Tarkowski and Connor Cody, remained resolute, and despite their dominance, Chelsea couldn't convert their chances into goals. Enzo Fernandez, as captain, was instrumental in controlling the midfield and orchestrating Chelsea's build-up play. His passing and vision were key in transitioning the ball from defense to attack, and he maintained a high pass completion rate throughout the match. Nicholas Jackson showed good movement and positioning, but was unable to find the clinical edge in front of goal. His missed chances in both halves, particularly his header that went wide, were significant as they could have been match-defining moments. Pedro Neto was arguably Chelsea's most dangerous player, constantly testing the Everton defense with his pace and dribbling ability. He delivered several dangerous crosses and was involved in most of Chelsea's attacking moves. In goal, Robert Sanchez was not heavily tested but made a crucial save to deny Jack Harrison in the second half. keeping the scoreline level and ensuring that Chelsea left Goodison Park with a point. In his post-match interview, Enzo Maresca expressed a mix of frustration and pride in his team's performance. He acknowledged that while Chelsea had controlled much of the game and created chances, their finishing had let them down. "We controlled large portions of the game and created chances, but our finishing let us down. Credit to Everton for their defensive resilience. We'll analyze this match and work on being more clinical in front of goal," Maresca stated. Everton manager Sean Dyche, meanwhile, was pleased with his team's defensive organization and discipline. "Our defensive organization was excellent. We knew Chelsea would have possession, but we limited their clear-cut chances. The 0-0 draw leaves Chelsea in second place with 35 points, just 1 point behind Liverpool, who still have 2 games in hand. Everton, meanwhile, remains in 15th place, 4 points clear of the relegation zone. Chelsea will be disappointed not to have taken all 3 points, especially with the title race so tight, but the draw does at least keep them unbeaten in their last several matches. Chelsea will need to work on their finishing if they are to mount a serious challenge for the Premier League title. The team has been strong in terms of possession and creating chances, but their inability to convert those opportunities into goals has been a recurring issue. With the busy festive period approaching, Maresca will need to rotate his squad and ensure that players stay fresh and fit for the challenges ahead. There may also be a need for tactical adjustments, particularly in terms of improving Chelsea's goal-scoring efficiency. Injury concerns could also play a role, as the potential return of key players could provide a much-needed boost. Having more options in attack and midfield would offer Chelsea greater flexibility and depth in their push for the title. At the same time, maintaining defensive solidity will be just as crucial, as Chelsea has shown that they can control matches, but must now find a way to finish them off. While the goalless draw at Goodison Park extends Chelsea's unbeaten run, it highlights the need for greater clinical precision in front of goal. Despite dominating possession and creating a number of chances, Chelsea's inability to finish their opportunities means they had to settle for a point rather than the 3 they so desperately sought. As the season progresses, the ability to convert draws into victories will play a crucial role in Chelsea's title aspirations. For now, the Blues must continue to work on their attacking efficiency and remain adaptable in order to navigate the challenges that lie ahead in the Premier League.